You think you don't have enough time. You look at your to-do list, at your calendar, at the clock ticking down, and you feel it. That pressure, that anxiety, that there simply aren't enough hours in the day. But what if I told you that's an illusion? A trick your own mind is playing on you. The problem isn't the clock. The problem is what you're falling for. You're not losing time, you're falling for a trap. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Your entire relationship with time will change. This isn't about time management. This is about mind management. Let's break this down. What is the real trick? It's not one thing, it's a series of mental traps that steal your focus, your energy, and yes, your precious time. And today, we're exposing the biggest ones. The first trick you're falling for is the urgency illusion. Your brain is wired to pay attention to whatever is loud, shiny, or demanding right now. The ping of a notification. The ASAP email. The thing that feels pressing. So you jump on it. You put out the small fires, you answer the trivial messages, you react to the noise. And you feel busy, you feel productive, but at the end of the day, what have you actually accomplished? The important, meaningful work, the project that could change your career, the deep learning, the time with your family, got pushed aside. It wasn't urgent, so it felt optional. You didn't lose time, you fell for the trick of mistaking the urgent for the important. You traded your long-term progress for short-term compliance. You let the squeaky wheel get all your oil, while the engine of your real life stalled. The second trick is even more insidious. It's the myth of more hours. You believe the solution to your time problem is to find more time. To wake up at 4 a.m., to work later, to cram every single gap in your day with a task. You're trying to pour more water into a leaky bucket. The real issue isn't the amount of water. It's the holes in the bucket. And the biggest hole? It's your energy, not your time. Think about it. You can have a completely free Saturday. But if you spend it drained, scrolling mindlessly, feeling lethargic and unmotivated, you got no time. You had the hours, but you had no energy to use them well. You're losing because you're trying to manage minutes on a clock, when you should be managing your mental and physical fuel. An hour of focused, energized work is worth more than 4 hours of drained, distracted effort. Stop counting the hours. Start counting your energy levels. Now, the third trick. This one is the foundation for the other two. It's the deception of a default future. You subconsciously believe that your future is just going to be a slightly better version of your today. You'll have more motivation tomorrow. You'll have more clarity next week. You'll finally have time next month. So you delay. You procrastinate. You tell yourself, I'll do the big thing when conditions are perfect. But that future never arrives. It's a mirage. You are falling for the trick of believing that your future self is a different, more capable person who will handle everything. But your future self is just you, with the same habits, the same fears, and one more day of delay. The time you think you'll have in the future is an illusion. The only time that is real is right now. This moment, the decision you make in this second. By believing the lie of a better tomorrow, you are robbing the power from your today. But seeing the trap isn't enough. You need a way out. So let's talk about the antidote. I call it the permission slip. It's one simple document, a piece of paper or a digital note. And on it, you give yourself 3 permissions. First, give yourself permission to ignore the alarm. This is for the urgency illusion. Write down your 1 or 2 truly important goals for the week. Not urgent tasks, important ones. And give yourself permission to let non-essential, urgent requests wait. You are not a firefighter. Your job is to build, not just to extinguish. Second, give yourself permission to protect your peak. This is for the myth of more hours. Identify your 90-minute window of peak mental energy each day. It might be first thing in the morning, or after a workout, or late at night. And on your permission slip, you write that block down. That time is sacred. It is for your most important work, and nothing else is allowed to touch it. You are protecting the fuel, not just counting the minutes. Third, give yourself permission to ACT for your future self, now. This is how you shatter the deception. Take one small, 5-minute action today that your future self will thank you for. Set up that automatic savings transfer. Schedule that doctor's appointment. Write the first sentence of that report. You are closing the gap between the future you hope for and the present you are creating. So, let's bring this all together. What's the takeaway? You are not a victim of the clock. You are falling for 3 mental tricks. The urgency illusion that hijacks your focus. The myth of more hours that drains your energy. And the deception of a default future that steals your present moment. The solution isn't a new time management app. It's a mind management revolution. It's giving yourself the permission slip to ignore the noise, protect your energy, and act for your future, today. Your time is the currency of your life. Stop letting invisible tricks spend it for you. Take back the control. You have the power, not the clock. Now, I want to hear from you. This is important. In the comments, tell me one thing you will put on your permission slip this week. What is one urgent thing you will ignore? Or what is your sacred peak energy block? By writing it down here, you make it real. Let's build a community of people who see the trick and are fighting back. If this video showed you a crack in the way you've been thinking, if it gave you a new weapon in the fight for your focus, then do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe for more content that doesn't just add to your information, but changes your perspective from the inside out. Let's break these tricks together.